Hmm. Thinking emoji. Wait, how is that? Hmm. Alright, let's see. Here I can do this. And sometimes it doesn't register the finger thingy. A. Nice spelling there. Not my fault. I wouldn't know how to do any of this, to be honest. Well, neither did I at the beginning, but tutorial videos, stuff like that, just doing some research around how people have done it, and some self-research and trial and error. Then you pretty much get to know how to do stuff. Professional type as well, impressive always. Oh, wicked boy. Let's see who's on. Ooh, Delta. Just guests. Arcade mix. Okay. Yes. The guest. Jackie. Public world. That picture though. Public booty. Macon. Stick a sign. Sedan. Oh, private world. Don't you be like that. What you gonna do about it? Oh my god. Hey, Dixie, thanks for the host. I really should switch over to English. Right now it's in Danish. Only at over Christmas, so I won't be on for a few days. If it's like 5 days, I won't be Oh, shiny world. Can I go outside here? Oh, yes you can. No delta though. Wow, why am I so bright? Yep. Did you see the pictures in the group chat on Discord, Pink? I think so, yeah. One sec.
Busy with
Oh,
shit. So yeah. Again.
sounds hard.
Yeah. Dealing with it, so don't worry about it.
That's good. Nice world. I like it.
Yeah.
Just chilling a
Well,
bit.
it's not mine, but yeah, just chilling.
Nice.
Like, I just don't know what to do, so
Just sit back, relax, chill.
yeah. I can finally chill, like, semester is over, so
Just as a warning, I'm streaming. Just a heads up.
well, alright.
It's a lot of fun.
But yeah, just chilling out.
Is there a mirror here? No?
Yep, you press that lamp over there. Just that lamp.
Oh, nice. Wow, I'm more blue than usual. Or at least brighter.
Well, I mean, that's what I like about this world. It's just that there's real-time lighting. So when I go into the light, the armor shine. Yay!
Nice.
And yeah, depend as well on where the light hit the armor, like the shader. So
Oh yeah. Really like that armor. So fucking cute. Cool and and that ass though.
oh no! Don't touch that ass. It's not thick enough, so don't worry about it. It's just enough slapping some wood. Yeah, like I just see a lot of people in bright worlds again, so like just gonna chill here.
Hey, congrats, Delta. Says Peter.
Hey, think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeet. Ah, almost forgot my coffee. Can't have that.
Yeah, except for that, like people RP or just private world.
Sorry, what?
Nah, but it's just people like RPs or just hang in private world. So
Yeah, that's. I mean, I thought it would be better with the new safety features and stuff like that, but yeah,
but
it,
nah,
it is what it is.
there's nothing yet.
Um, controls. There you go. Well, soon is holiday and free time.
Yeah,
Yay!
yo.
You have any plans for Christmas?
Probably getting drunk. Well, after celebrating Christmas with the family and everything, probably getting drunk.
Nice. Oh yeah, you
Maybe after the
mentioned
New
that.
Year. Yeah, probably this Friday or after the New Year.
Awesome.
This Friday. Yeah, I have to help again. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get a bit tipsy at New Year's.
Hmm?
I'm gonna get a bit tipsy at New Year's. But over the holidays or Christmas holidays, I'm gonna go visit some family in another country. That's gonna be
Huh?
cool. I was world hopping last night, and so someone was in a friend's plus world. Yeah, it can get kind of tough with private world. Also, I don't like requesting on people that are in private worlds. But
Yeah,
if
like I
it's
feel I'm just bothering everyone, so
yeah,
including
same.
Pam as well. So it's like, nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna back out.
Unless they have the blue icon where you can jump on them, and
Yeah,
it's
unless there's
friends.
the blue icon. Even then, I was like, should I? Back
Oh,
out.
you should. You're always welcome. At least in my sake.
I mean, I don't know, like when people are in private, like for me, it's just like, dude, get out. I just want to chill out, relax and everything. So I'm like, all right, no.
I can see Thicky is writing something. Yep. Let's take a picture.
I don't see the camera though.
Oh, I gotta reset it then.
Well, I mean, it's okay, no, it's there. Okay. I was like, where's the little
Sometimes it
ring?
bugs out, then you can't take pictures or anything, so it's very weird. Ah, come on. Let go. There you go.
Yo.
You can always Jen and me, Delta, says Peter.
I'm gonna take note of that. do? What to do? I have no idea what to do. That's sad. I want to do something with the. No, not that.
I tried to join Thickness a few minutes ago, but apparently the world crashed me of Thickness app. Tried to join on them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The world crashed VRChat or something. Oh, teleport to spawn. Gotta click this blue one here. Since when did I get whip? Yeah, since oh no, is it crashing? I think since 3 days ago. VIP. Oh god, the lag. Oh, adorable. I missed you. Wow. Did you have some pens on your head?
Thickness to a child, for fuck's sake! Why did you give your pencil to a child?
The purring is cute though.
How you doing, Dennis?
Could be better.
Oh.
Give you a hug. Huggy, huggy, hug. Mm. Woo. Wow. Party face.
My ping is a baka. Confirm.
No.
Yes.
No.
And that's it. Well, my ping is a baka. Wee booty.
I'm eating dinner right now and feeling a bit better. Oh, nice, Sticky. Awesome, awesome. I lost phone signal in my house. That's so. Oh, I'm sorry, Peter.
Touch my panties.
The question is, are they fresh or used?
Nah, they were
They're
some
freshly
bounties.
used.
Ooh, they freshly used.
Next level shit. It's not frozen. It's good.
I want to take a picture. Picture.
I suppose you don't hear the music I'm listening to.
I mean, I can hear something faintly in the background.
Probably not that one then. There's a video player there.
Ah.
You just need to press the enable it. On the X.
I can't. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Where is it? Timer. Oh, I think the camera's broken again. Why does it do that? Is that Doom music? Sounds like it a little bit.
No. Can't you see the screen though?
No.
What do you see over here?
I just see movie night, X, pause,
Click
start.
on the X.
Oh, Killing Floor. Hell yeah.
Have you seen the new update?
I think so. Is it the Christmas update? I mean,
Yeah.
I was playing it yesterday for a few rounds.
Have you seen the trailer for it?
I have not.
Oh, you will.
Oh, the purring is adorable. I know, right? Protein shake time. Oh yeah. Woo!
You can increase the volume too if you want.
The volume is fine.
No longer on cookies and milk do I binge. said now I train and prepare for living. No toys, trains, or dogs in my sleigh, I'm afraid.
That was
Only
a buff
bullets
center.
and knives and perhaps a grenade.
Hell yeah.
Help with my vengeance, 'tis certain I'll need. I might use some clones or mercs driven by greed. But for them, I have weapons and guns by the score. I've got Thompson's grenade launchers.
Oh, that was a Tommy gun.
Best of all,
Wait, wasn't the one gun the one that you wanted from Killing Floor 1?
from his cold and
Yeah, the
The-
grenade
the-
launcher.
Yeah, nice.
my workshop will storm with shot and with shell.
Hell yeah.
That Tommy gun is ridiculous for Commando.
I bet.
It is.
Nice.
It's better for Commando than it is for frickin' SWAT.
Ooh. That looked really cool, by the way.
Yeah.
Peter thinks you're adorable. So does Sleepy Haru.
Ooh. Who thinks I'm adorable?
Peter O'Rice and Sleepy Haru. That Santa will
I should
miss
get
you.
my laptop tomorrow.
Nice. Awesome, awesome. Yee. Which laptop
Awesome.
did it end up being?
Hmm?
Which laptop did you end up going with?
The Acer Predator
Oh, nice.
with a 6 gig 1060.
Nice. Oh yeah,
I got it
the
for
overdrive.
cheaper with. Yeah,
Got it for cheaper?
I got it cheaper for yeah. I got it 300 euros cheaper.
Oh, that's quite a lot. Nice.
But instead of Windows, it comes with Linux, which I don't care because I have a Windows installation. Yeet.
Nice.
It also brings like an $80 mouse for free and a 40 euro mouse mat for free as well.
That's not a bad deal. Awesome.
So I'm not complaining. It also
Happy for you.
brings the new GeForce bundle for Fortnite, which I'm gonna be giving away because I don't play Fortnite.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't care. I don't need it. I said I'd find it, and I did. Fucking love that game.
Yeah, I like the movement in that game. That's hella fun. Looks hella fun.
Oh, it's so
Delicious.
good. It is. 20 euros, it's so good.
Oh, North Light.
Hmm?
You can see the North Light. Or the Aurora, or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Abu was cute. It's a pretty chill world.
Why
I like
you
it.
beat me?
Yeah. They added this recently, this room.
Oh,
They added this room recently. This is actually my home world.
oh, pretty neat.
Yeah. Probably gonna be even for even longer now that they added this.
Mm.
Also, best part about this one is that it's on like repeat. So if I put a video playing, it's just gonna be repeating.
That's cool.
which is perfect.
Yeah. Is the music copyright, by the way?
No,
Mm.
it's not because it's from a game.
Oh, thanks.
Because I streamed it, so it's definitely not.
That's good
If the
stuff.
music is copyrighted on Twitch, they mute the area where it is.
Mm.
So yeah.
I have chemical soup, but I don't know what I'm doing in it. Oh, nice, Sleepy. Should play it sometimes.
I'm trying to find. I think it's this one. Yeah. I don't know if you've watched this, but it's a pretty. It's a pretty good video.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've watched this, but it's
Not
pretty
bad.
good.
I don't know, but
It's a pretty good video.
I don't hear it. Like it's weird. Hold on.
Do you
That's
see
the
the X here?
Yep.
volume.
It's a check mark now, and I click on the.
If it's
Yeah, it's. I don't know,
if it's a check mark, then
Yeah.
you see it.
but I don't
You should
hear
see
it.
it.
That's.
Do you have this checked?
Hashtag 280 characters. We only need burger and fries.
Damn, the ice cream emoji broke too?
You can play with my dick and say you're practicing anatomy.
Anatomy on a molecular level is beyond my expertise. What's this?
In the future, when BuzzFeed makes a only kids from the 10s will remember list, what will be on it?
BuzzFeed. I love how they put a tiny girl to make it look bigger than it is.
Hope that doesn't hit too close to home.
Also, here's $5. Fuck yourself.
Oh.
38, slide me into DMs in my Twitter career. Officially retiring. The nail in the coffin. You mind settling an argument between me and my friend real quick? Sure. Okay, so my friend swears there are 23 letters in the alphabet, but I'm almost sure there are only 21. So how many are there? Are you for real? There's 26.
I must have forgot you are a QT.
Your friend was closer. He only forgot B, Y, and E. Interior translation in my head when lying supine on your pillow. Is there any way to address this?
As a social media guy, I don't know what you're talking about. So much for calling me dad. Let down once again.
Who wants to call you dad?
No one. My dad said he was gonna call me, but he didn't.
Then the correct way to say it is, so much for calling me dad. Ha, who cares? Not your dad, obviously. If you find a gold bar in a trash bag, will you take the whole can or just the gold bar? Names for being too pretty. The kids always called me pretty face. Hashtag growing up pretty.
At least you grew out of it.
It's complicated. It's not complicated.
You got caught. Fucking numerous men.
Damn, Randy.
Minding the fuck? Exactly, Peter. Hey, Smoofy. Hello.
With everything she does online every day.
How you doing, Smoofy?
Her uploading shouldn't affect his download.
Oh.
I'm intrigued by your aspiration to become a dill. Tell me a joke. Your best one. Want to hear a joke about paper?
It's probably gonna be terrible. You're just too good. I'm witty and relatable.
Quote of the day. What did the 0 say to the 8?
I'm not sure what to say other than that I'm intrigued by your aspiration to become a dill.
Hey, what? She just responds, what? He's already so done. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, U, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. I put you and I together. You misspelled desperate.
Oh shit.
If that psychopath had driven a truck into that crowd and killed 100 people, would we be talking about truck control? Can you imagine that? Registering trucks? Requiring insurance for injury they caused? Licensing and testing drivers? It would be insanity! Opposing marriage equality because people are mean to you is the worst possible argument. Just admit you're a cunt and we're never gonna vote yes, Vicky. Andrew Waugis, people like you are why lots of us are voting no. What would your mother think if she knew you called women the C word online? Let's find out. Hey, Kelly Waugis.
Ricky, I think you're a cunt too.
New Zealand's new Prime Minister? How in God's name did that happen? A brain-dead moron. You don't need to sign your comments. Hey, rest of the world! Did you know that New Zealand has a weird citrus golem as a voting mascot? They tried to hide it from us! You have a weird citrus golem as a president. Atheists! If God isn't real, how do you explain walking on water? Can you walk on water like Jesus? Yes. Show me a video of you walking on water. I don't need to. You just need to have faith that I did.
Hello.
And on that day,
Shiram.
no real logical point was made by either side. On the Facebook debate group for atheists versus
Shut
Christians,
up.
who'd have fucking
Over
thought? A doofus. Not a douchebag, but a doofus. Clumsy idiot, sort of. I'm a Brit and I never hear anyone say doofus. It's always after you've gone. Sorry, black boys. Only white men can handle this.
On behalf of black men everywhere, we wholeheartedly support your decision.
On behalf of all white people, we sincerely admire your graciousness. However, we will be declining your generous offer and adamantly urge that the Mexicans take one for the team. On behalf of the Mexicans, there is some jobs even we won't do. Maybe the Asians can take this one. On behalf of the Asian culture, we also kindly decline the generous act, as we are practicing our arithmetic, playing piano, and ninja flying arts. Maybe the Muslims have the answer you seek.
On behalf of all Muslims, we are gonna have to decline the offer for the simple fact we don't eat pork.
Welcome to How to Die, on how to get your channel demonetized real quick. This is my primary source of income. Oh no. In an escape room with all my female co-workers. I was stuck in a small room with 3 females for 58 minutes. They smelled so good and we touched hands so much. I literally feel high. Every room becomes an escape room with him.
Don't know about y'all, but I like a guy that earns his built by slinging 2,000 pounds of hay, stretches by breaking in a bra, nutrition from a good home-cooked meal, calluses from rope burns and grabbing horns, farmer's tan from a long hard day of fencing in 110-degree plus weather, not a pussy in the comforts of a gym and poison from supplements.
How you doing, Doom? You feeling better?
It sure is.
Unfortunately for you, I don't think a guy that's just spent all day with farm animals wants to have to come home to another one. Me, you're a politician. Stop tweeting like this. Inner me, you're too lit to politic. Toronto City Councilor Norm Kelly. The city is currently looking into how we can extract the salt from my haters and apply it to roads this winter. We'll keep you guys posted. Fat Tire. You're incredibly rude for posting something like this. You're incredibly vain if you think this post has anything to do with you. Wow! Bitch much? You're obviously making up mean names for me. Wow. Insecure much? Fat Tire's a brand of beer. If you honestly think that every post containing the word fat is directed at you, maybe you should lose some weight. I'm going to take half of Chloe's candy tonight and give it to some kid who sat at home. It's never too early to teach her about socialism. Fill her bucket with old candy left by her great-grandfather. Then explain that she has more because she's smarter than all the other kids. Oh, some girl on Tumblr is burning a book called Guys Like Girls Who. Actually, when I was younger, my mom gave me this book, and it teaches young girls to love themselves before they worry about what guys think of them. It really helped 12-year-old me. The end of the book says, guys like girls who like themselves. The title is meant to catch the attention of self-loathing teenage girls because they're the ones who need to read it the most. So you all literally just judged a book by its cover. Go stand in the corner and think about what you did. I asked my Italian cousin to send me a picture that would make me
Sky Blast.
turning
Hello.
down her invitation to visit
Welcome.
Italy. After she drunkenly texted
How you
me
doing,
her
Sky?
friends were disappointed,
Man,
delivered.
sorry I was not
Just
following
think
soon.
about how
Little
disappointed
bit.
they would have been
Going to
if you
get some
showed
food.
up. If
Hello,
a man
Wisdom.
also
No
lied
worries.
with mankind
Go
as
get
he
some food.
lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Leviticus 20:13. The scripture is clear. How can any good Christian support gay marriage?
A marriage shall be considered valid only if the wife is a virgin. If the wife is not a virgin, she shall be executed. Deuteronomy 22:13-21.
Wow.
If my memory of high school is correct, you might want to reconsider your position on the relevance of the Bible to our marriage law.
You make me sick. Fuck you. Yeah, that's right. You got nothing. Nothing.
The worlds can be one together. Cosmos without
I got another one.
Tell you. How you doing, Zidane?
I'm pretty good.
No stress?
So, well,
No stress?
there's still stress, but
as Mr. A.
at
There you
least
go.
fun.
Like,
I'm a hider on the top shelf. Dun 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 oompa loompa doompa dee dun 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 dun. Reaching high things is a challenge for you.
What do you do when you have your girl's size?
Climb up her leg, fall
I'm sorry.
asleep on her
God hates
thighs.
lots of stuff.
You have the eyes of a never-married single mother of two, whose eldest has just gone to prison and youngest clearly has fetal alcohol syndrome.
Shit, man, that's really specific. I hope your older brother is okay. Can someone please Photoshop out that disabled thing? Thanks.
Done. Your mom found your birth control. Fuck off, Dad. As a straight male, how would you feel about your child having a homosexual school teacher who they're around for 8 hours of the day? If a gay teacher teaches my child the difference between there, and there, I'm good.
OMG, so I just figured out the word hurt. It's past, present, and future. You will be hurt. You are hurt. You were hurt. Because if something truly hurt, it never really stops.
You poetic little shit. It's because it's an adjective. You will be stupid. You are stupid. You were stupid.
People with depression do not need a doctor and a bottle of something that rattles. They need a pair of running shoes and fresh air.
People with asthma don't need allergists and emergency inhalers. They need bicycle helmets and fish
Okay.
bowls. People with ulcerative
I'm good,
colitis do
Sky.
not need a physician and anti-inflammatory
chilling.
medication. They need books and a light bulb. People with diabetes don't need an endocrinologist and insulin. They need a fishing rod and a bottle of nail polish. People with illnesses that they have no control over do not need properly educated health professionals and treatment options. They need completely arbitrary items that do not connect directly to their illness. People who are this ignorant about mental health need to be educated. This attitude towards receiving treatment and gaining proper diagnosis cannot be tolerated.
Hey, just cheer up, man. You just bummed. You just got the Mondays.
Your time is wasted managing a social media account.
Buddy, it's Saturday night, and you're talking to a marshmallow sandwich on the internet.
XLC suspension alloy seat post.
I weigh 280. Am I too heavy?
Yes, but not for the seat post.
Dear Amy, every fall my sister, cousins, and a cousin's sister-in-law have a weekend shopping excursion in our home city. We stay in a hotel, treat ourselves, shop for our children, and go out for lunches and dinners. It's a great time to reconnect. I have a sister, Wendy, whom we do not invite. She's offended to the point of tears when she finds out we have not invited her. My two sisters and I are very close in age, but Wendy hasn't been as close to this set of cousins as my sister and I have been through the years. We are all married, stay-at-home moms. Wendy is a divorced working mom with one young child. There are several reasons we do not include her. We know she doesn't have very much money for such an outing. She also does not have many of the same interests as we do. We're all very active churchgoers, while she only sporadically attends services. Plain and simple, she does not really fit in with us anymore. She takes it very personally, and last year even came over to my house unannounced, crying about it, which upset my children and caused my husband to threatened to call the police if she did not leave. Now she barely speaks to me, and she told her relatives that I'm a horrible person, even though I've helped her. How can we get her to understand that she should perhaps find another set of friends whose lives and interests align more closely with hers? Sad sister.
Dear Sad. First, let's establish that I agree with your sister. You are a horrible person. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, and associate with, or exclude, whomever you want. But you don't get to do this and also blame the person you're excluding for not fitting in. The only way your sister would ever fit in would be for you to make room for her. You are unwilling to do that, and that is your choice. But her being upset is completely justified, and you'll just have to live with that. Perhaps this is something you could ponder from your church pew, because despite your regular attendance, you don't seem to have learned much.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
That was really long.
Taylor Swift is worth $280 million. And I think Mayweather brought home $200 million in one night. On the other hand, Swift's career doesn't involve constant head trauma that will gradually destroy her brain. Have you heard the new single? Oh, look what you made it do! I can donate some bacon sandwiches and a Bible if y'all want.
We would gladly take your donation. Knowledge is something we can never have enough of, and we may feed the homeless in our area with the sandwiches. You are such a thoughtful human being.
That goddamn Muslims twisted my words around, making me all confused. Do I send them to bacon now? I don't even know what to do.
Son won't have children. We are concerned our only son isn't having children. Every time we bring it up with him, he seems to have a new excuse. Recently, when we tried to discuss this with our daughter-in-law directly, she said her high-powered career would be severely impacted if she didn't plan childbearing carefully because she doesn't get paid parental leave at a workplace. We tried to encourage her by saying that she doesn't even need the work since our son is very successful and we have considerable means. This seems to have offended her greatly. How do we convince them that we only want them to be happy?
A great way to convince your children that you want them to be happy is to stop directly contributing to their unhappiness by repeatedly badgering them about their life choices and assuming you know what will make them happy better than they do. Apologize to your son for pressing the issue. Take his excuses at face value. What you consider excuses may be, to him, excellent reasons to delay or avoid having children altogether. And apologize to your daughter-in-law for presuming she should quit her job and have children simply because you would find it convenient, and then drop the subject entirely. You have forfeited the right to ask innocently about whether or not they're planning on having children because you have repeatedly failed to do so politely, respectfully, and appropriately. They probably didn't, though.
That is so real, though.
Imagine walking 2 kilometers to hatch an egg and it turning out to be a fucking Magikarp.
You tell me that all lives matter. I say, how do you define all?
Worry about getting us fans another championship. Stay out of this bullshit. Hashtag go Bucks.
Sorry, Mr. Master. I ain't allowed to tweet nothing but foosball stuff. I don't want you to think I'm more than a football player, sir.
Fat girls who wear crop tops be looking like Winnie the Pooh. I would lose weight and look good in a crop top if I walked the distance between your eyebrows.
Seriously though, it's like you were making a me and just went... Wendy's needs to get rid of the square burger. It seems a little too artificial. Unlike the supernatural circle shape that hamburgers come in when you pick them off the vine. Yo, the Wendy's PR team is cooking up sick burns all day.
Or it's that lady's sister Wendy and she's just fucking pissed.
Black Friday, need copy and link. When the tweets are as broken as the ice cream machine.
Hey, Campbell, your new commercial with the 2 dads makes me sick.
Hi, Kim. If you're feeling sick, we suggest enjoying a delicious can of Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. Make sure to enjoy it hot, so that it can help warm up your cold, dead heart. Hope that helps.
Wow.
Post a video game quote that will give away the game without saying the title. The intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes.
If you're at least 28 and a man is taking you to Red Lobster as a date, then you need to reevaluate the kind of men you're dating. If you're 28 plus and you're still evaluating men based on where they take you out to eat rather than the quality of time spent, you need to reevaluate.
If rhymes were accurate, roses are red, violets are violet.
Roses are red, violets are violet. Neil deGrasse Tyson should sometimes stay quiet.
Dude, if you're not gonna finish the poem, you realize you're just setting yourself up for that, right? You're only gonna be made fun of. It's the same reason you never upload a picture of yourself holding a sign. Just asking for trouble.
Not that anybody's asked.
Oh, Neil, stop.
But New Year's Day on the Gregorian calendar is a cosmically arbitrary event, carrying no astronomical significance at all. It doesn't have any nutritional significance either, according to my restaurateur friend, but somehow he still manages to grasp that it's an important cultural event that doesn't need filtering through his professional lens and explaining as if everyone were a moron.
Keeps going.
All the fucking world.
I hope you have more Flicky. What the hell? It's just some satire.
You seem to enjoy that.
Thickness is not thick from Doom Black Dragon.
That's because I'm not using my avatar.
Now thick is just being cutesy. Dragon Ball Z, XD, glorious singing. Exactly, sleepy. Oh, gonna take a sip of my coffee.
Actually, I have something you might enjoy.
Ooh, gimme, gimme.
I don't know if you've seen this, but
Oh my god, it's being. Hey, Links. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Wait, it's self-taught language.
That thing is famous.
I'm not famous. Not famous. Your thickness.
I can hide under the bed if I want.
The following is a fan-based parody. Hillsing Ultimate is owned by Kota Hirano and Studio Madhouse and licensed by Ginian, Madman Entertainment, Manga Entertainment, and Funimation. Please support the official release, you Protestant fuckbucket.
What?
This is the story about a world of adventure, a sea
Do you have the sound
of
enabled?
excitement, and a mind full of
I think the chat is so active.
The sound icon?
Because of all you lovely people. Famous pick. I'm not famous.
You have sound effects?
Ring!
Supposed to be. Yeah,
This is gonna be good.
I was working.
I love you.
I won't stay.
And I love you, Bella.
Oh well.
Hold on.
You have no sound filter?
Oh, you know.
No.
Damn. Oh. Try rejoin the wall, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Oh wait.
Alright. Okay.
Let's just do that.
Yep.
There we go.
Come on. Uh-oh.
There we
Oh my god, I didn't know this. Have you never seen this thing? I have not, no. Can't deny it. Of course I can deny it, because it's not true. Right? Games top 10 screen.
The following is a fan-based parody. Hellsing Ultimate is owned by Kota Hirano and Studio Madhouse and licensed by Ginian Madman.
There you go.
Wow. With the panties on the head.
Yes. Touch my panties. Touch my panties.
That's great. Oh, can't wait to see it. How does payback feel? What do you mean, Lynx? You're the king of headpads. Yeah, love giving headpads.
Alright, hold on.
Baka.
Alright, I guess it should be.
Can you hear it?
Good time?
Nice.
Excellent. European background and pinbooks at chat.
The following is a fan-based
Damn it,
parody.
Alex.
Hellsing Ultimate is owned by Kota Hirano and Studio Madhouse and licensed by Ginian, Madman Entertainment, Manga Entertainment, and Funimation. Please
Thank you.
support the official release. You Protestant fuckbucket.
Just wait. You... Thanks, Smoothie. Now stop. Stop.
A sea full of excitement.
Love you.
And a man full of dreams. And a passion that seeks to drive him to the top.
My name is Monkey D.
That's One Piece, isn't it? I haven't not seen that though. That's very good.
I love you, Edward.
Thanks, Smoothie. And the links. You just wait.
Hold on. Who is it? Oh, you know.
No.
A real fucking vampire. Hey, police girl, do you have the target?
Okay, Master, my name is Ceres. And yes, I have the target in sight.
Well, better take the shot. You're letting her get away.
If you just give me a second to concentrate, I could...
She's getting away. She's running.
I get it, I'm lining up the...
Going to miss it. Going to miss it.
Just be quiet and let me...
Hey, police girl. Hey, police girl.
Oh, damn.
There! I took the fucking shot! She's dead! There's blood everywhere!
Oh, you are just a treat. Now I know what you're thinking. How did all this come about? Well, it all started on a midnight stroll through the woods. The air was clear. The moon was full. I was dying to sink my teeth into something. Get it? Because I'm a
That's
vampire.
funny, dude. Send to the girls.
It's funny.
So you
It's just a thing, you know?
You're far too late.
Cute anime waifus.
Everyone else is already dead, except this little tart. But trust me, I still plan to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I'm going to rape her.
Neat.
But before I can do any of that, I'm going to kill you.
Oh my god.
Oh, you see, that
Thank
would
you,
be
thanks.
intimidating if you were, well, intimidating.
Are you mocking me?
Oh no.
Hold on.
Yeah. Well, that should about wrap things up here. Oh yeah, forgot about you. Sorry about that whole shooting you thing, but I know if you look deep into your heart, which is currently all over that tree,
Yeah.
you'll find a way to forgive
Thanks,
me.
Links. Big
Aw,
bully.
Jeez, you look like a puppy. A blonde eviscerated puppy. Christ, fine, I'll help you. But only because you got nice tits.
So that's your field report.
Yep.
You went on a walk through the forest at midnight.
Yep.
You killed a homicidal vampire priest,
Dead?
and then you turned someone into a vampire who happened to be a
Big-titted police girl. Yes, like I didn't just get through explaining this. Now, if you don't mind, I've got things to do.
What things? You don't do things.
Yes, I do. I take enthusiastic walks through the woods.
And kill homicidal vampire priests.
Very enthusiastic walks.
So that's your field report.
Yep.
So you broke into the house.
Yep.
And you shot him 36 times.
37.
And took out his partner.
To be fair, that was the police girl. With the big titties.
You need to stop going on walks.
Then you need to hurry up and hook up some goddamn DSL in here.
Ugh. Listen, you have an assignment in Ireland.
Ooh, I've never hunted down a leprechaun before. Do you think if I shoot them with my gun, Lucky Charms will explode everywhere?
Sweet Christ. Just get to Ireland, kill the vampire who's taken over the hospital, and bring the police girl with you.
Ah, come on, I have to bring her everywhere.
None of the sass.
Yes, Mom.
I have one way to become you a bully. What the fuck?
So what can I do
I
for
can
you,
do worse
Father
things
O'Malley
than that.
O'Connell O'Carroll O'Reilly O'Brien O'Sullivan, who is also Italian?
Hey, Doom. Thanks for the sub.
What is your favorite thing to do?
Thank you.
Spreading the word and love of Jesus Christ
love.
to the many people of the world, teaching peace and love for all.
And the killing of vampires?
Ah, just try to fucking stop me.
And what about Protestants?
Second verse, same as the first. Now put me on a plane so I can put him in a hearse.
Hey, police girl. Police girl. This is awesome. You should totally join in. Seriously, there's like 40 zombies in here. Just one shot to the head and they explode. It's like House of the Dead, only like 100 times more awesome.
Fine. I'll shoot some of the rotten bastards. Can't be that much fun. Oh, fuck the hell yes.
Sweet black
Basically, when people look at Killing Floor 2.
If I wasn't holding up for that beast of a woman in Tegra, I'd fuck the red right out of those eyes.
Oh, damn.
Well, kinda like that, only with less symbolism and more my penis in your vagina. Suddenly it reeks of hypocrisy in here. Oh, if it isn't the Catholic Church. And what's this? No little Timmy glued to your crotch.
And look at what we have here. A bloody
No, I'm not selling. No.
Excuse me, but
Sorry
I'm
for
a
making
fucking big vampire. I killed a lot of people to
Son
get
of a
this
love,
title.
Doom.
I deserve to be called
King Fat
such.
2 is in a nutshell. Yeah.
Your name?
Only if
This is
you give
great.
yours first, papist.
Indeed
Fine, I'll
it
give
is.
you the courtesy. The name's
Alexander Anderson.
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
You have been
Jonathan
chosen to
Sanders.
reveal my existence to the
Wait, what?
world. You will witness what happens here today, and you will tell of it later. Except you won't, because I'll have killed you.
Oh my, brilliant speech. And unoriginal. That's totally from Boondock Saints.
What? No, it isn't. I came up with it a week ago.
Whatever. We're here for the vampire.
The only one left here is your sorry pale ass.
Yeah, give me a minute. So what do you want, anyway? The nearest elementary school is at least 10 kilometers away.
It is your corrupt acclaim. It is your evil that will be sought by me with every breath.
Boondock Saints. Seriously, you must watch that movie religiously. Get it?
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Knife.
Knife? Headshot. Well, now that that's over, how about we go back to my place for a bowl of my favorite cereal, Count Chuck.
Well, now that that's over, how about we go back to my place for a bowl of my favourite cereal, Frankenbit? Oh, son of a Protestant whore! Well, you know what time it is.
Oh shit.
This kind of shit is why I stopped going to church.
Police girl. Police girl. You are reading your master's mind. Put my head between your boobs.
Now I'm all alone. The only one I had left was you.
Very good. Now the next thing I want you to do is put me between your legs. God damn it!
It's a shame for you lost your head. A careless vampire who wound up dead. You wore your sin like it was some kind of prize. Too many lies. Too many.
No, you want the links. No,
What do I do?
no.
What do I do?
This is art. Yes, I've watched this like 10 times. Oh, nice.
I'm not an 8-year-old boy.
See,
Shit!
I barely understand what is happening, but I love it nevertheless. Yeah. So Alex in a nutshell, not
That
hating
girl.
by the
Well, that's step 1. What about 2 through 10?
That's right.
Okay. Alright, take care.
You done goofed.
How the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
Fuck you, that's how.
You know what? I've had enough
I
of
don't
this.
know.
To hell with all you dirty heathens.
Eat me, don't forget to write.
links.
Oh my god. We survived.
I'm not famous free!
So,
What?
do I get to go after him? Aw, come on!
No, and that's final. We've got bigger things to worry about. Whoever's behind these vampire attacks, it has to be some kind of large organized group.
Like the Nazis?
Okay, so links.
That would be
No,
retarded.
stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Gentlemen, we are Nazis. Und wir wir haben War. Und wir und wir.
Hello, Alucard. How was your mission in Japan?
I'd say 99.9% done. Sup, bitch?
I need to talk to you about some important guests coming today.
Are they hookers?
No.
And like that, you've lost me.
There are financial suppliers.
Oh, man. They have to hate us.
They do. That's why they cancelled our budget.
Ooh, that's bad. We need that, right? Walter, we need that, right?
Yes, very important.
Thank you, Walter.
Of course, sir.
Over the last couple of years, we've had some expensive claims.
Like what?
First off, property damage.
Good times.
Dozens of noise complaints.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Killing at least a dozen innocent people.
Oh, so did Anthony Hopkins, and he got a fucking Oscar for it.
And all of the sexual harassment.
I'm not apologizing.
Listen, I know this is asking a lot,
Yes, it is.
I want you to keep yourself locked in the basement until all of them are gone.
Like the high school of the dead reference. I need to see that.
Alucard.
I haven't seen that
Go
yet.
with no.
This is
But,
important, and I don't need you causing another scene.
I have no idea, Smokey.
I'm going for a walk.
No, you don't.
Oh, what are you going to do? Grab that guy who can stop me? What was his name? Michael doesn't exist.
What do you want?
What?
What do I need to give you to keep you
But
down
if your
here
sound
for the
isn't
evening?
synced, you can press like the 2-hour button in there.
Also one for the police girl.
But I already have a gun.
Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons.
Anything else?
A 70-inch
Alright.
plasma widescreen TV.
Really?
With Netflix.
Should it also be 3D?
No, that's a stupid fucking gimmick and everyone knows it.
sort of
Hello,
cannons.
gentlemen.
Yes,
Thank
then.
you very much for accepting my invitation.
Well, considering the direness of your financial security, we thought it was the least we could do.
Now, before we begin, I was under the impression our budget was handled directly by the Queen.
Oh, it is. However, we're having a distinctly difficult time justifying some of these expenses.
Most of them under the name Alucard.
Continue.
For example, some of them were frankly labeled entertainment.
Entertainment?
Quite. Like in my report. 20,000 for, candy?
That's candy with an I, by the way.
I see.
Not to mention the priceless antique car. I believe the note on the claim was, I thought I could paint it red, but I couldn't find enough goats. So I scrapped it.
So that's why we found my father's car covered in goat blood and rammed into a Dairy Queen.
Oh, yes, and then there's also the Dairy Queen, sitting at about 95,000.
I would do fucking anything right now to get out of this.
And so halfway through blowing me, the fucking hooker ODs on heroin.
I really don't like discussing my ex-girlfriend with you.
I mean, I still finished, but what kind of shit is that?
For God's sakes, Jan, think of
Send
mother.
it to him.
I ain't jerking off right now.
Oh, you two. The grounds are currently closed.
Oh man, that totally sucks. And we came all the way out here with these foreign exchange students on a field trip through England.
Where from?
Texas. Ah, shit. Looks like we need more prayer in schools.
If you're quite finished, ready the ghouls. I'm going to find Alucard. You overrun the rest of the mansion.
Alrighty. Attention all bitches! Off the bus and line up in order! I got a class assignment for all y'all.
Walter?
Hello, Jan.
So, how's my favorite big brother doing?
Oh, you know, just killed a group of guards.
Shit, bro, you too? What's your kill count at? Nah, don't tell me. I'm winning.
They were guarding a secret passageway downstairs. Not really keeping it a secret if you keep a bunch of armed guards standing around it.
Well, you have fun with that, bro. I'm gonna go skull fuck that Helsing bitch. And the old guys. Ah, fuck it. Skull fucking for everyone! Come here, cool!
Well, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
All right. Walter and his assistant should be here any second now.
But if there's no way to get upstairs, how are they going to...
Tally-ho!
Good to see you, Walter.
Of course, sir.
The first 2 floors have been entirely overrun. Communications with the outside have been cut off, we lost all our men, and Alucard is being...
Alucard?
A total ass, yes. Now tell me, do you have any plans?
Of course, sir. I shall do exactly as the butler does. And tidy up.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Now, if I give a shit, I might just give a fuck, but I don't give a shit, so I don't give a... Fuck was that?
Hello. My name is Walter C. Dornays, ex-vampire hunter and butler to the Helsing organization. I answer the door, I clean up the estate, and I take out the trash. And I also kill self-entitled little twats like yourself.
Well, ain't you just the textbook fucking definition of classy? But guess what, Jeeves? That garrote wire won't do shit for dick against armor this thick. What's that, Alfred? How thick is it? Well, half as thick as my dick. So thick enough that you need a fucking anti-tank rifle to pierce it. And I don't even see a piece on your wrinkly old ass.
Police girl, if you may.
Bitches love cannons.
Oh, fuck, that's an anti-tank rifle. Oh, fuck, that's an anti-tank rifle!
That was a 70-inch plasma screen TV. So, how can I help you?
You must be the great Alucard.
Sup?
I've heard quite a lot about you.
Oh, really?
The Nightwalker, who glides through oceans of blood. Beyond human, a monster whose power radiates with a darkness that casts a shadow on darkness itself.
Oh, you dirty bitch, work the shaft.
Excuse you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I like to dirty talk when someone's sucking my dick.
Perhaps I should just skip to my point. My name is Luke Valentine.
And I'm Carmen Sandiego. Guess where I am?
I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you here.
Oh, so am I. And I'm failing. And I'm sorry for that. It's just that I'm so agitated. Because this blonde little shit strolled into my room, destroyed my 70-inch plasma TV, and is trying to impress me like I'm his alcoholic father. Be a sport and grab Daddy another beer, would you?
That's quite impressive. Where did you learn that hold?
Oh, wow, it's almost like I'm a police girl or something.
Sarcasm is unbecoming of you.
Wow, gee willikers, mister. I sure am sorry for slaughtering all your guards and tearing up your mansion. I promise I've learned my lesson. Ah, fuck, take a joke, asshole.
And everything you say just pisses me off. Now you're going to tell me everything I want to know.
All right. What you do is you go down to the local pharmacy, ask for something called Viagra, and it'll help you go fuck yourself! And now for the upcoming company picnic. Unfortunately, all your douchebag coworkers are bringing is their own rotten flesh. Still better than potato salad, if you ask me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go eat that Helsing bitch!
I got your arm!
So shove it up your ass! Well, that's not fair at all.
I'm sorry. We don't give a fuck.
Fuck! Where the fuck did my ghouls go?
Oh, they've been dealt with.
Well, at least I'm gonna die with a raging boner.
Alright, shit for brains. You're going to spill every single thing you know, or I'm going to have Walter here peel your dick like a banana.
I don't know what's fucking funnier. The fact that you think that your titless ass intimidates me, or that you'd think my boss would let me live if you did. And now I'm on fucking fire! So now it's free game!
The one who sent me was Nazi.
I heard George Lucas. Who else heard George Lucas?
I heard Miami Heat.
I heard the Motley Crue with my vampire hearing.
Wait a second. Where's the big brother?
You can't touch me! I'm crafted to kill
Sizzlings.
you. My speed, my stamina, my power unrivaled. Nay,
Thanks again for the biddies and the gift sub.
I am a demigod!
Really? Really?
Really?
Really?
Really? Really? Really?
Release restraint level 1.
Level what? Oh, fuck!
You know, they say that TV makes you violent. But I say not having my TV is making me pretty fucking violent.
I'm near the stairs. Gotta get to the stairs. If I could just get up the stairs, fuck.
Come on! You were talking all that good shit a second ago.
When you look at the
Then I blew
stairs,
your fucking lights off.
you come back from work and you have to go upstairs.
What's wrong, demigod? Just grow back your legs. Summon up your demons. Hit me. Fight me. Give me a hug.
Really?
Oh God, no! Hey, we're here on epic meal time. I'm the Foul Boss. And tonight, we're eating this blonde little wannabe demigod bitch. Who is that exactly?
Oh, that's Alucard, the one we talked about earlier.
Lucas.
This is what happens when he has to entertain himself. Oh, so what
Yeah.
was that issue with our funding?
Issue? What issue? I don't see an issue.
Shut up and take our money!
And just like that, everything turned out alright in the end.
Yes, everything turned out just fine. Except that 90% of our staff were killed, turned into ghouls, then killed again by the police girl in a blood rage.
What's a blood rage? And why don't I remember anything?
That reminds me, for whatever reason, did we ever find out who sent them? It was the Nazis, wasn't it?
No.
Bet you I'm right.
Bet you you're wrong.
Bet you you're a skank.
Bet you you're an asshole.
Bitch, I eat people!
Bitch, I eat people.
Vampire King. You lay upon the blood-soaked dirt of your ruined land. Castles plundered, dominions in ruin, servants destroyed.
Oh yeah, little Peter.
Hellfire with which
Shut
you
up and take our money.
A bloody conquest having consumed hundreds of thousands, countless villages razed to the ground, and over 20,000 impaled and prostrated by you and you alone, to strike horror into the hearts of mortal men. What say you, monster, demon, devil conceived by the bleakest womb? What say you now?
The aristocrats. Oh God.
I'm gonna head off.
Vacation day.
See you later.
Listen
you then.
close.
Okay,
We've all
take
been
care.
subcontracted
Bye-bye.
as personal bodyguards to the Helsing organization. As you've heard, we deal with special interest targets, terrorists, cultists, and individuals who believe themselves to be of a mystical persuasion.
Well, is there anything else we should be informed about the facility?
Everything you need to know has already been covered in the briefing.
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Stop screaming!
This is actually 3 episodes.
So, what's up with
This
the
is the
bride
3rd
meeting?
one.
They're a mercenary group contracted to replace all the soldiers we lost in the Valentine
Wait,
Brothers.
are these guys French?
We were forced to post mortality rates. They're the only ones who applied.
We are really scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Sir Integra, I apologize, I tried to stop him. But when I pleaded with him, he merely responded with, and mind my French, no offense,
Some taken.
fuck the police. He then proceeded to tilt every painting he passed on the way here.
Oh god, walking through that hallway is going to give me such a headache now.
Speaking of headaches, a very curious letter arrived for you in the mail.
Enrico Maxwell? That filthy, slimy, arrogant Italian piece of Maxwell, oh, it's been far too long.
I agree. You're no longer that little girl I used to know. Look at all those lines on your face.
And look at all the brown on your nose. How is the Pope doing?
Better than your failing church.
Well, not all of us can exploit illegals.
But you don't waste time making money off Rupert Murdoch.
Honestly, if you're going to have a dick fighting competition with a woman, you must have started off with the world's cruelest handicap. Which I'm sure benefits the 9-year-old boy you have chained up in your private Vatican jet. Which was paid for how? Oh right, generous donations from your followers to spread the word of God. All over his back.
And the sun!
Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. You got me a present? Kiss the sun lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled but a little.
Right this way, Gridby. That's right in front of everyone else. You're 18, you're used to it. We're going to look at art and paintings, which I believe are also art. I don't know, I'm cockney, I'm uncultured.
Well, my bonus gone.
Aye, kind of a mood killer.
Wanna try this again some other time?
Of course, kill you later, you monstrous heathen.
You too, you Catholic sociopath. Whoops, tautology.
You want some coffee?
I'd love some.
You are looking not the paintings,
the
not
letter
the
you sent never
paintings.
specified the purpose of this
The
meeting.
headache of wanting
Consider
to
this a
fix those
business
paintings.
transaction. I have 2 pieces of information that I wish to trade with you.
And what would those be?
The true identity of Millennium.
Who?
The organization who assailed your compound.
Oh yeah, there was some debate over that.
And the whereabouts of said Millennium.
And what could you possibly want in exchange?
Oh, nothing major. Just 2 simple apologies from you and your subordinate, known as the Crimson Fucker. Also known as Alucard.
So you want an apology from me?
I figured, but didn't want to assume.
And by chance, what would I have to apologize to the Iscariot organization for?
Well, originally, I'd ask you to apologize for being a scum-sucking, blaspheming, ignorant Protestant pig sow. But in this case, the sins of your pet vampire are of greater concern.
What did he do this time?
Over the last couple of years, he has sent no less than 400 death threats to the Pope. By carrier pigeon, no less. They just fly right into the Vatican. The latest one read as such. Dear Chief
Replacement, I wanted to send you this friendly little letter to inform you of your imminent demise. If you're curious about the frequency of which I've sent these letters, it is merely to instill as much fear as I can, as if basting a turkey, which I will then proceed to have sex with. That's right, I'm going to fuck the fear turkey. Follow me on Twitter at the Crimson Fucker.
Sincerely, Alucard.
I can't help but ponder the frightful headway we make if you put that sort of energy into his job.
So,
That's
that
great.
apology?
I'm sorry. So that's where they are.
Interesting. But do you think Alucard will go?
Not as long as it's an order.
I think I have an idea. Did you know you have vacation days?
I have vacation days? You mean I can leave anytime I want and not get yelled at over the phone? Because seriously, it's always over the phone. Mostly because I don't like to argue with her in person. I get a boner. It's super awkward.
Quite.
Well, that settles it. I'm going traveling.
Yes, you can go anywhere you wish. Except for Brazil. Ser Integra was quite insistent that you never visit Brazil.
Taking the police girl and the Frenchman.
So, where is the police girl?
Oh, you know, she's downstairs.
Isn't that the cargo hold?
I have a fear of flying coffins and tight places!
Jesus wants a hug!
There we are, a regular 2-bedroom.
Hilarious. No, I want the penthouse.
I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Chevy Chase currently has that room reserved.
I said, you want to give me the penthouse.
I want to give you the penthouse.
And you want to kick out Chevy Chase because he's an asshole.
And I want to kick out Chevy Chase because he's
Look,
an
yeah,
asshole.
managed to
See this,
some
Frenchie? I
books
can make
out.
him say whatever I want. White Chicks was amazing.
White Chicks was amazing.
Yeah,
He believes it too.
keeps going out of sync.
Hold on a minute. I gotta take this. Hello?
What did you do?
All right. But you can't be mad at me.
What did you do?
Okay, first, I was minding my own business.
Bullshit!
I was!
And exactly what happened whilst you were minding your own business?
So I was just chillaxing in my room like a baller, and then all of a sudden these schmucks kicked in my door. One of them yelled out, "Get on your knees!" And I responded with, "I'm not your mother last night!" And they took exception to that. But you know how that song and dance goes. And I killed all but one of them.
What happened to the last one?
Pushed out like a bitch. Silver lining, I can cancel my room service.
So, we've sent like 10 guys up there and we haven't heard back. Think everything's alright?
Not wrong, man. Shit, don't worry about it. Of course everything's fine.
Well, no matter what, we're still gonna get our immortality, right?
Buddy, my friend, do I look like the kind of guy who would go back on an agreement? By the way, you may want to send more men.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
You've been like really quiet for like 5 minutes. Oh, I know why you're angry. It's because I went to Brazil, isn't it?
Alucard, put the police girl on the phone.
Really? You want to talk to... Okay, fine, whatever.
Just was minding his own business. NXT. Yes.
Hello?
Whatever you do, do not let Alucard leave that room under any circumstance.
Actually, he just left. He said he was going for a walk.
No!
You going for a walk?
Just a tiny stroll,
Hey guys,
you know?
how's your health plan? Apparently it's great!
Walter, be honest with me. What are we looking at in terms of collateral?
Well, the Alucard amount.
Yeah, we got him on. Stacks.
I heard you know how to make an entrance. If I had known you were going to do all this, I'd have hung some Union Jacks for you.
Hold on. Did you put all this on for me? Who are you?
I am Tobla Kane Alhambra, or the Dandy Man. I may or may not have fed a lie to the local policia that in return for your capture, I would give them immortality.
And they fucking bought that?
Like Discount Peachy.
You cheeky dick waffle. So then, what's the deal?
A cute choice of words. I wish to play a card game, Vampiro.
What, we talking 52 pickup?
No, more like 52.
Hit me!
Oh my god, why are they doing this outside? Well, at least he's just dodging him. Oh, come on, that was on purpose!
So, he can make card clones.
You act very much rap card.
Oh boy!
I turned my trap card.
Hey, Dandy Dick! You missed!
Do you think Alhambra can take him? Calm down, man. It's fine. I'm just focused on what I'm gonna do with my immortality.
Joke's on you. I'm getting double immortality. Huh?
Good. One.
Got a collateral. Yeah, Peter. Not enough to satisfy his hunger.
Well, let's see what he thinks about having that drink with me.
Could use a drink right now. Not used to seeing this much of my own blood anymore. Guy's got magic cards and magic hands.
Tell me, Alucard, are you a betting man?
I believe that's your shtick.
I'd like to make a little bet with you, vagabundo. I'll end your life with one hand.
I'll take that bet. Now, hit me with your best shot! Oh, shame for you. You activated my Alucard.
What?
Get some! Trumpet!
I'm getting real tired of this shit.
You and me both. Now show me your hand. Down, demon!
That looked painful.
Probably was.
Hey, Dandy Man. You lost. And now I have to read your mind. By drinking all of your blood.
Nom, 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 nom.
The fuck is this? The fuck is that? The fuck are those? Oh. Oh.
Master?
Hold on, I need to tweet about this.
Sir Integra, is something the matter?
It's the fucking
Nazis! I am so sorry, Major, for the failure of the Dandy Man.
Argue the rest, Herr Doctor. He was a Brazilian dog who died feeding a much bigger beast a valuable piece of information.
But Major, now that they know of our plans...
Ah, Herr Doctor, but that is the plan. Now that they know our plan, they will plan around our plan. And so we shall in turn plan around the plan that they are planning around our plan.
Your brilliance
That's a lot of plan.
no bounds.
And regardless, we have one advantage that they sorely lack. Zeppelins!
Yes, they are giant zeppelins.
Shiny. Coming in the zone and keeping you from feeling bad from the government. Yeah.
Well, that was that.
Thanks.
I can put more if you want, but you probably don't.
Sure, why not? I don't mind. But I gotta AFK for a bit first, so I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll have this set up then.
I will put on some music meanwhile. Yep. Let's see. Okay. Not bad. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whoop. Oh, where are my controls here? Of course, my controls turned off. On. There you go. Abu. Cute. Let's see. Here's an Abu. Are you going, Stevie? Have a good night. Have a lovely, lovely night. 9 seconds by we can. Hello. Night thief. Well, sleepy.
Following is a fan-based parody.
So hicking
Hellsing
adorable.
Ultimate is property of Kota Hirano and Studio Madhouse.
So yeah,
fuck is
back
this?
bloody hell.
You assholes brought
As
me
I
back
would
from the
say,
dead
it's
to read
continuously
this legal
abused.
bullshit?
Exactly.
No. Fuck that. If I'm gonna come back to life to read a fucking line, then it's gonna be my kind of fucking line. My Throbbing Vampire Dick is a fan-based parody. Its shaft, balls, and scrotum are property of me, Jan Valentine, and whatever bitch I happen to be giving it to at the time. Please support my dick
Hello.
by helping with its
How you
official
doing?
release. You know
I'm
you
good.
want to.
You? I'm doing good.
Fuck you.
Gotta enable the thing if you wanna
really going to force me
see
on this?
what's playing on the screen. Over here.
Fine. You were
Enable.
right.
Yeah, gotta enable the up top here, and then the sound as well.
Ah, you Houston, we have no problems. Okay, dude, I just finished, and we need like 5 minutes over here to recharge. Okay. Never mind, we're back in business.
Also, I couldn't help but notice that Steve is a VIP and I'm not, huh? I'm sorry, I gotta get more VIP spots. Sorry, Wicked. You'll always be a VIP in my heart. Also, what the hell is this? It's a
private Vatican jet. If you would be so very Christian-like to ship your sorry
meme
tail
thingy
ass out,
where they voice it.
take it, trigger happy harlot, will
Very
ya?
fun.
And a woman.
Man, I don't know what I find funnier. The Catholic Church strong-arming you into helping us. Or the fact that you obviously haven't seen what I did to the statue of Big J.
I also have an invite.
Did Banner want to come down? I think it's a constrictor knot.
What do you mean you forgot the song? Okay, screw it. Just take my phone and hit random. No, just hit random. Okay, 3, 2. Okay, turn it off. It didn't work. It did not work.
Following your example.
Ooh, caddy. Oh shit, is that Betty?
Excuse me, sir, you're going to have to
get out of my way!
Well. If it isn't Allie, your skin is still as smooth as the day I felt it on my own.
You know it. Reminds me of when I'd keep your bed warm during the Blitz.
Those were better days. I was younger, beautiful.
Oh, shut up, you old hag. I'd still wreck you like Diana.
Oh, you know exactly what to say to moisten me up.
I can never
Alucard, if you please.
You're right. Enough focusing on the past. Instead, let's focus on the past. Back in World War II, Walter and I were part of a top-secret government operation called Operation Crowd Control. Walter was 15, and I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering correctly, I was a girl.
Wait a second, that implies that the Queen...
Interrupt my story again, Reggie! See what happens! But yeah, we were under orders to stick sideways to a group of Nazi scientist whack-jobs interested in creating a vampire army. And did we?
Seems you missed a spot.
Are you gonna do this right now? In front of everybody.
The point is, enough members have survived and are planning on finishing their mission. They've established a base in Brazil and are using
Are you
the
okay
name.
while streaming this? I mean, I know it might not be the anime,
Do not
but
shoot the messenger.
are you okay with streaming that? Are you not going to get in trouble with
How
copyright?
did he get in here?
We had over
I
a
mean,
dozen
I
guards.
don't think so.
Those were ours? I mean, oh my god, how did he get through the guards?
So just
The Major would like
This
to
doesn't exactly have
personally
copyright.
introduce himself, along with our
What?
wonderful
Okay.
organization. What? It's not working, Major.
Did you click TVs and power?
Oh, wait, I'm on video too.
9, video 1.
Got it.
Hello!
He's still so fucking fat! It's like a Nazi Louis C.K. Wait, no, Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, this isn't the memorable Alucard. His provider, Sir Integra, the bean counters, and of course, very interesting to see, by the way, the Vatican. How does it feel to work with your sworn enemies, Father Maxwell?
Not as painful as your obnoxious voice.
Oh, come on. We used to be friends with the Vatican. Remember how you aided us in our escape from Germany? Oh, I guess they weren't supposed to know that.
So that's how you knew about them.
Yes.
I'm sure you're champing at the bit to find out what we have in store for you, Nine.
Nazi army.
Wow, just kill all the fun. Put the fun in camps, why don't you?
Yeah, you fun Nazi.
Get to the fucking point!
Well, mind me if it seems a little too American for you, but at some time, someplace, something will attack you. Maybe, probably, could be happening right now.
Fingers crossed.
This is no simple incursion.
Fräulein! 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 Hey, Fräulein!
Oi. We would make beautiful children.
Was that boy-girl bugging you?
Once like that, the war begins.
Whoops, did I just accidentally a war?
Police girl.
Huh, they will look rather nice, actually.
All right, now, Alucard, clean that up.
Oh.
Oh wow, looks like he was self-cleaning and or magical.
Integra, Alucard.
Yes, Sugar Lips.
When you find him, and when you kill him, I want you to record it so I can fall asleep to it every night.
Jesus fucking Christ, I've missed you!
Hey!
Oh, shut up.
Oh, Major, I think that went well.
You think it went well? Herr Doctor, I was there.
Since which I will probably just get muted even if copyright advice. Exactly.
Let us hope the Major does not end up the same. We do not have the freezer space to store the incidental leftovers.
Ah, Doctor, usually it is a faux pas to give a pet as a gift, but I love him.
Major, I am so sorry for his disrespectful disposition.
Ah, don't worry. I much enjoy some playful catchiness in my staff. Nonetheless, it is time for phase 2 of our operation. Our Fräulein's excursion to the English Channel.
Sir, there's an inbound helicopter trying to land.
That seems odd. Commander Violet, do you know? Oh God, that's for your papa!
This is my favorite kind of ship. Running with blood and semen.
What? What game?
You lose! Lol, I'm so random.
So, the ship is now under your command, Miss Rip Van Winkle.
Oh, Dankeschön, Captain. Tell me, how did it feel slaughtering your kinsmen, turning them into ghouls, betraying your family and country, all for the selfish desire to become an immortal vampire?
Wow, when you put it like that, I feel like kind of a cunt.
Oh, but you know what might make you feel better, Captain?
What's that?
Checking your privilege.
Walter, if I may confide in you.
I temper my sense of decency and expectation.
Shouldn't come.
I am positively throbbing over
It
these
is all
guys
checks
returning.
out. That makes
Well, it
sense.
lasts for more than 4 hours.
Of course, make it.
Walter, do you know my top 3 favorite things I've killed are? Third is the Turks. Second is Nazis. Can you guess the first?
Your father?
Nailed it!
I see. Now it's open season for these heathen swine.
Alexander, while I mirror your fibber to lay still upon the saltless joints of the English church, we have a much bigger foe knocking at our door.
Then knock at the door of Helsing, and as the wolf huffs and puffs, we shall skewer these pigs ourselves.
I do not know the metaphor of which you draw, but regardless, we must set aside the quarrels of our houses and unite under the banner of God.
Ah, I see. So this is a crusade!
No, we don't say that anymore. We're calling it,
Damn, what do the American cows say?
Peacekeeping?
Right! Now, shall we keep the peace? For millennium!
Only until it's time to slide in the knife.
We lost communication with the vessel 18 hours ago. Currently, it's resting in the Atlantic 300 kilometers off the coast of Porling.
Have you acquired visual via satellite?
Yes, and they've left a rather cryptic message that we've yet to make any sense of.
Whether I think can mod me instead of giving me VIP.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Is it a reference?
Of course, there was one
It's
other
a
shot we had.
comical
which looks to
satire
be
of
someone sitting
Alucard.
in the middle with a yellow
Oh, Melika.
parasol. Seems
Welcome.
a tad random, if you ask me.
Actually, completed logical masterpiece. Yes.
This person looks like they're begging for attention.
And they're about to get it. The Special Air Service has deployed 2 platoons via helicopter. They'll have visual any moment now.
Ma'am?
Wait for it.
We've lost both helis! And that was Portal, by the way. That's Portal. That's what it's from.
Well, this has been fun.
Can you
Always nice playing
add
audience
and
to this
invite
menagerie you
Smoothie?
call a military. Since it seems like you got this one on lockdown, I'll leave you to it.
Whoa. Based on new information that has been presented to us, we've decided we require the Helsing organization and their services.
You know, it's amazing how much time and people we could save if you just ask us in the first place.
Okay, are you in stream? Gotta have to add thickness.
We're talking a hefty game, Sir Integra. 300 kilometers into the Atlantic, and they seem to be able to annihilate anything we send it there.
And we can't send a submarine. It could be a
Yes.
showcase down there.
Can't go at it from the sides, can't
That
go at it
wasn't
from the
nice.
So our only option is to hit that son of a bitch from above.
Well, we do have one option. However, it was decommissioned in 1998.
The Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird.
I think Smooth is in the stream, so see if I can.
Feel free to add me if they want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type to them on
Sure do
Discord.
seem to know a lot about it.
Do you even read my Christmas list?
The hell is she singing now?
Menu thingy.
I think it was popular a couple of years back.
At least she's no longer on about the ponies and the friendship and the wrapping up of winter.
Never gonna dance your style. Never gonna fun about that. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodnight. Never gonna stand a lie and hurt you. It's him! Like the Major said!
Mein Fräulein Van Winkle, the song was nice, so you don't need to.
Prepare for combat! It's Alucard!
Focus your fire! We are going to tear the aircraft apart!
They say no man can kill you, Alucard. That's because you don't see the man to do a woman's job.
I think I told Jenny, but the Alzheimer doesn't work. Mind giving me an invite? You gotta add the thickness up. Here. And the request invite.
Nice ship you got here.
I'm going to the world I found earlier.
No, you demand my attention.
Catch you later.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye bye.
You too. Bye.
The funny thing is, in any other circumstance, you might have had a point there. Except my boss is a woman, I was a chick in the 40s, I hate everyone equally, and there's no one alive who could comprehend my sexual preference. So in other words, Miss Van Winkle, check your privilege. Oh, haven't you heard the new sensation sweeping the nation? Bitches love cannons.
So savage.
am telling you, my Nazi army of 1,000 vampires, is that I am a purveyor of war. And with your help over the years, we are now at the precipice of our true goal. You see, I want a simple war. No class wars, no drug wars, no race wars, no flame wars.
Did you send him a request, Smokey?
Blue bought for 40 years. But my want is a war that only we can bring. A true war. A German war. The sequel you've all been waiting for. I want World War III!
Probably disable it auto-time when in friends only world.
He's never seen this, by the way.
Who hasn't?
Nope.
I
For us to be friends, you have to watch the original.
I'm planning on it. When I get time. Have time.
I mean, it's depending on which one you're going to watch. There's Ultimate or there's normal hosting.
Oh.
This is Ultimate.
I'll figure it out.
What's the last thing you ever
There's
thought
like
we'd
two
see in the
different
night
sorts.
sky? Oh, that's a deep question,
I
man.
mean, I don't think there's much difference between the story.
Check something.
Gentlemen, we have made it! Alright, Achtung, Achtung. Hans, bring it down a notch. Now, Herr Doctor, Captain, First Lieutenant Hoot, our fabulous mascot. Please lead us off.
Of course. Everyone, thank you for coming to the mandatory pre-war seminar. Please open your World War III pamphlets to page 3, as the first 2 pages merely contain a foreword from Nicolas Cage.
We have an exciting itinerary of the evening's events. Tonight,
It's basically a remake of the original, but they changed the story at some point. Oh, okay. I see, I
all
see.
of London. Buckingham Palace, laid to waste. Big Ben, toppled to the ground.
The House of Parliament?
Eradicated.
The Tower of London?
Obliterated.
The Holocaust Museum?
Leave that be. No one will deny what we did.
What about London Bridge?
Yeah, London Bridge is falling down. We all know the song.
No,
Look, you
but
be the
deny what
first to
we
burn
did.
it down. You can go ahead and sing it. I don't care. Of course, speaking of music, the accompaniment tonight has been selected via survey.
Yes.
And I hope you're as excited as I am.
Okay, I'll
This
be in
song
it. I'll just say
tonight
for
is
one.
most appropriate
Thank you.
for ironic reasons. The best reasons. But first, a toast to the answer of an age-old question.
A good song.
I'll be like trying someone that spawn, but I don't think they know how to get in here.
Okay. Something request.
Is it everything
Okay,
you
Peter.
hoped for, Major?
Yes, because it means the destruction of innocent lives. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die?
They seem to be AFK.
What do you mean he's stuck
Oh,
on the boat?
thanks for the
I
follow,
mean, he's stuck on the bloody
Snickerum.
boat. I need you idiots
Welcome,
to send
welcome.
a helicopter after him and retrieve him.
Can't he fly with his vampire powers?
What? No, he can't fly with his vampire powers.
Then how did he get there?
On the
Thank
Blackbird
you.
we appropriated.
You stole the Blackbird?
Would you just send the helicopter?
We can't. Our communications are down.
What?
They have
didn't
been for
steal
the
a
last
key.
2 hours.
So you're telling me that?
What?
At this moment, we have no
I
access
didn't
to
stalk them and follow them on
communications with the forces in the
Twitch.
outside world are down, and the enemy could very well be knocking
Wait,
that on.
that was you? Thank you.
Perhaps the enemy was sitting beside you
You're
on the
welcome.
round table the whole time.
It gives everybody
Oh,
love.
Reggie, this is adorable.
Sir, Reginald is my name. I have spent the last 5 years of my life cleaning up after your pet vampire. And now,
I just noticed how
it is
bad
time
this
Sir
avatar looks
Reginald
without
has
the
paid what he
effects and all
deserves.
that one.
You know, I get it now.
Get what?
How
I'm sure Avatar.
feels. Just a little bit.
Or better yet.
But I must say, Sir Reginald, it is quite impressive that, despite how
Oh, that's
hilarious
much
the
better.
attitude of this little crew of yours is, that you're
See?
still managing to hold that gun.
Who wants Daddy's belt?
Where's my
don't play
pizza?
around.
Think about what you've done.
Hey Saul, welcome. He's an imposter. Yes, Wicked.
So, Sir Penwood,
I'm the imposter.
Well,
My pink socks 2 is the real one.
my brother-in-law. So, currently processing that.
Communications are back up. Everything is on fire. London Bridge is falling down. Falling down.
I can't give King my Twitch, my Amazon Prime subscription yet.
we have to evacuate immediately. Sir
fine.
Penwood,
It's
you
fine.
can ride with me.
Don't worry
The rest
about
of
it.
you, carpool.
I have to wait until next month until I can
I'm not
subscribe
going
again.
anywhere. I know
fine.
I'm not
Thanks,
much of
though.
a man. I've had a silver spoon in my mouth since the day I was born. This position, it's not suited for a meek gentleman like myself. But I'll
You guys
be
watching
damned,
hentai?
I say.
Yeah,
If I tuck
yeah,
my tail
that's
in
pretty much
between
close
my
to,
legs
yeah.
and the first sign of
And
paradise,
time VR.
I thank you for your service,
I gotta
Miss
sleep
Integra,
now though.
but I-
Here's a gun.
Alright,
There are
Wicked.
12 holy
You have a good
bullets.
night.
Save one for yourself.
Sleep well.
Later.
Have a good time with this.
Ready to
I
come.
shall. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.
Ah, yes. Buckingham Palace is burning. And so are my lines. Ahem! First,
My
Lieutenant
lines?
former Olympic
Did you say
bodybuilder
that?
Zoran Blitz. Sorry, I was understandably caught up in the moment.
I like that word.
Ah, indeed, my dear Zoran. You have a
How much
very
of the
specific
series have
target.
you watched
Where
after
shall
the
my
abridged?
sight be pointed?
He's been
The
watching
Helsing
since episode
Organization
1.
headquarters.
Okay, so he would have seen the statement
And you?
pictures enough
Yes. Shall provide reconnaissance. Okay, Zoran, I need you to bring it back for me. Take a deep breath. Contain the calamity that is your memories. There is no one more eager to see them bleed than I, but we must be careful. Sir Integra Verbrook Wingates Helsing, any woman who commands the respect of a beast such as Alucard is not to be trifled with. Fantasized of on a lonely Saturday night with a bottle of Chardonnay? Most certainly. But not trifled with.
But she is just one woman!
And a girl, a police girl, the only living vampire sired by Alucard himself. Why? Is it her skill? Her unpredictable nature? The big titties? Maybe, who knows? But I do not gamble with maybes. You will act as the vanguard and survey their forces. Are we clear?
Transparently.
Wunderbar. Now, speaking of which, Sergeant Klaus, have you spotted Frau Helsing?
Yeah, Major. Driving past Primrose Hill.
Is it on fire?
It could be more on fire.
Attention, anyone listening? I'm not sure if I'm using this correctly. It's been 10 years since I had to operate an analog radio. I am Sir Penwood, Vice Admiral of the British Security Council. I know things seem bleak to those who
By
are
the way,
still
Tiki,
alive.
you should have gotten a friend request from Peter
We
or
are
Rise
still
as well.
fighting, each and every one of us.
Yeah, I have
We shall
accepted it.
defend Queen and country against this decades-old barbarism.
Hold on.
You're stuck here with me now.
How valiant of you, Sir Edward. Defending your post down to the last man.
But that's where I must
Yeah,
rebuke
but both me and Peter had
because where
problems
you
with this world.
see
I finally got it to work, but Peter's still
I see
not working for him.
Yeah, I crashed as well once I tried to enter it.
He's the biggest cutie in the middle.
When you get to hell, tell them
Gotta activate the panel over here.
apologize on my behalf for the inconvenience.
And the sound as well.
The biggest cutie in the middle.
No.
You. Right there, see?
Walter,
Oof, I hear
Yes, ma'am.
No.
weird sounds.
Sir Penwood was in.
Yeah, the...
Serentegra, we have a problem.
Oh my god, the road is on fire.
Unfortunately, that's not the worst of it. If you'll excuse me, I have to meet with an old friend. You need to take the car and make your way to the HQ on your own. I believe in you, ma'am.
Walter, there's something I want you to know.
This is no time for goodbyes, Serentegra.
No, I don't know how to drive. You have driven me literally everywhere since I was 10.
Oh. Well, perfect time to learn.
You come back to me, no matter what. Understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Well, they finally got this world back up, so I went ahead and grabbed a new avatar.
Nice.
It's
Awesome.
Okay. That's it.
Very nice.
That's from...
Brilliant. You haven't
How
aged
you
a
doing?
Was that
day.
the sci-fi world?
Ah, yes. We have
Yeah,
aged
it's the
like
sci-fi console.
fine.
Yes,
You, on the other hand, have aged like milk. Spoiled, sour, and ruining my meal. But don't get me wrong, it's still splendid to see you. Let's have a heart-to-heart.
Ah, shit. Fuck.
I'm gonna go check on Peter.
Okay.
There she is! Johan, tell her to pull over!
I keep getting stuck after loading in. Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. First time I tried to join this world, VRChat crashed. So it's a little bit scuffy. But you should be able to get in.
Peter moved a little bit.
It says he keeps getting stuck after loading in.
And he was having such a
try clicking the two arrows at the bottom with the two arrows.
No,
Congratulations. It took an entire at it then. Come and get the first real fight you've had in 50 years, you dickless cowards.
I'll stab you in the fucking
Gotta go to sleeping. Good night. Good night, Medica. Have a good sleep. So, see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.
By Jove, you fucking header of a woman! Surrounded by 50 vampire Nazis armed literally to the teeth. And what do? You get out of your fucking car, pull out your sword, cut off one of their heads and yell, "Come at me, you crowd shits!" No wonder Alucard wants to plow that virgin soil. I'm thinking about growing some flowers myself.
Alexander Anderson. To what do I owe the unexpected pleasure?
Ah, you know, just out and about with me posse.
Posse?
And look, you know how your pet vampire's got his own pet vampire? Well, that got me thinking, so I acquired some learned youngsters myself. 2 of them, which is twice as good. evil! Why are we necessary? To purge the world of evil worse than man! And why are we God's chosen few, ordained to undertake this unholy task? Because no one else will! And because it's fucking fun!
Something's burning.
This isn't a playlist which you have to go off and swap it out.
Yeah.
Hi.
Alright,
why is everybody so cute? If I want to steal you all.
Miss Birdie. Helsing Ultimate is owned by Kota Hirano and Studio Madhouse, and is licensed by genuine Madman Entertainment, Manga Entertainment, and Funimation. Please support the official
In a
release.
giant house, and put you in a giant house to live with me forever.
I have been waiting for this for over 50 years.
I wish you got
I have been given weapons, men, and a target. I will not be cock-blocked to the point of entry, but a little blonde toad! I know we will get what we have coming to us.
No.
Now, Captain, launch the V-Man!
No sending.
Yes,
the chief
ma'am.
You have to pay for the
Status
sending.
report! Anyone!
Well, the
Yeah,
V-Buns
'cause they're not
launched,
flying over.
and then they blew up, but not where they were supposed to. Like
So you have to pay for the sending.
Fire!
Reports say it's sniper fire!
Kilometers away! You are useless!
Luggage.
Get me a
I just
fucking
have to
visual!
send bring drinks.
Oh, you have to pay for yourself.
That's fine.
24 for 24, my cher. You must be a band to clay pigeons everywhere.
Actually, if you wouldn't mind, Mr. Bernadotte, my name is Saris Victoria.
How peculiar. I was under the impression by the rest of the staff that your name was Police Girl.
You know what? Fine, my share it is. Just pay attention for any possible incoming.
So, my cher, tell me a little bit about yourself.
You're serious?
Come now, we know so little about one another. And let's be honest, this may be the last chance we get to share. So, my cher, what was it like growing up in England?
Where's the other one?
I grew up in Leeds. Nothing happened.
Sounds boring.
Yes, it was. How about you?
Oh, in the French countryside, with my...
Grand-père, is it true? Is it true what the children at school say? That you are a mercenary? That you kill people?
Oh, little Pip, it is much more than killing people. It has many complicated facets. I once helped topple a fascist South African government in a week. I mean, it was replaced by another in 2, but I still got paid.
But grand-père, my fellow school children, they taunt and bully me for it.
Il quoi? How are you not the coolest kid in school? Who is it who dares to mock you? Is it that son of the butcher, Jean-Paul? Perhaps that little piggy shall find a grenade in his lunchbox, so when he opens it, it pulls the pin.
Please do not kill my friends.
Oh, mon cher petit fils. I'm not going to do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, relax. It was a flashbang. Little bit of
Still did
never
it.
hurt anyone. Now, how about these Nazi fucks?
Well, I've got a couple of grenades for them. They ain't flashbangs, though.
Ah, but they'll flash and they'll bang. Just how I like it. Now, give them a proper Helsing welcome.
So, a mountain of over-the-top violence, swearing, and unnecessary screaming?
Exactement.
We fucking monster!
You're being shredded, Lieutenant! Tell me something now! Well, we just lost 2 engines.
Can't! Ma'am, can't keep taking this kind of damage. We're going to crash.
Then give me ramming speed, Captain! Fight her through that bitch!
Bitch, Lieutenant!
That bitch with the cannons!
Alright, my cher. How about you flash them the good?
Which one?
That is how the cookie fumbles.
It's crumbles.
Oh, like England.
Can you not right now?
I am French, so... no.
Holy shit, guys! I think we killed them all!
Hey, Mercer. Try not to choke on your fucking foot.
Quick reminder to everyone on the ground floor. These are vampires. Much like myself, they won't go down that easy. The night on the town and a little bit of wine won't woo them over. You will have to show them that you care. Make them feel like they're the only things that exist to you in this world. And then, when they finally open their legs, give them everything. And leave nothing.
That's our head count!
A lot, says a lot.
Good! Then your orders are to slaughter them all!
Should I hold my position, Mr. Bernadotte?
No, Masha. You've already been on top. Now give us a turn.
Huh. Landmines.
Landmine! Holy shit, they planted landmine!
Oh, they found the landmines.
Oh my god, they planted landmines? We walk our dogs out there.
Okay,
I think it's probably Candace Wolf.
nobody move an
Oh,
inch.
that
If Ed goes
sucks.
on in, we'll pull back.
Sorry, Peter. Gonna watch this one to the end and then switch somewhere else. Also getting kinda late.
If it moves, it dies. If it dies, you move on. Keep those grenades coming, keep the bullets raining.
They don't tell you that bit, but yes, claimless. That's the only thing that explains like that.
No offense, sir, but you're being awfully casual about this. I mean, as casual as usual. But aren't we dealing with Bram Stoker meets Castle Wolfenstein shit here?
Honestly, Willingham, we were prepared for a full-on tactical assault. Instead, we got a volley of swastika-covered dipshits running dick first into enemy territory.
Still kind of crazy, though, isn't it?
No way! If you told me 2 years ago, when we were either starting or ending a war in the Middle East, that we'd end up fighting Nazi vampires, I'd have kissed you full on the mouth. But now, all I feel is robbed.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there's a giant woman outside.
Quoi? C'est putain de merde!
What?
Holy fucking shit!
What she said? I want to go back to the Middle East.
Fucking David Big!
Oh, I lost an arm.
We're gonna die. To the giant German Nazi
Oh,
vampire
jeez.
woman with a scythe. That screaming homeless man on the train was right.
You're kidding me,
Oh,
right?
I lost an arm.
This basic bitch has you believing she's a giant.
Just an arm.
Master? Where?
On a boat in the middle of, the fucking, I don't know, Atlantic? Yeah, fuck it, the ocean. Anyways, you need to whip out that third eye of yours.
But Master, I only have 2 eyes.
No, you have 3 eyes. You're a vampire.
Do you have 3 eyes?
Sweetheart, I've got so many eyes. Eyes for days.
Eyes for days?
Eyes for days. Now, look past your own self.
How,
Oh my god, go cross-eyed! Jesus!
Please don't stick me in your giant vagina!
Dude, what the fuck? High fives are gonna suck now.
Hold on. Oh, come on!
Open the doors of hell for me, Grandpère. I'm coming home.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You can't touch this!
Wait, how do you resync the audio?
Holy shit, my arms!
Strictly 2 hours.
Thank God! I thought she was going to crush me. With her giant
Top right.
Okay, what does your internet history look like?
Top right. Yeah.
It was just an illusion, like push-up bras or stilettos.
Wait! You wear a push-up bra?
I don't wear a bra.
I figured out the landmines! I fucking noticed!
Eat schnitzel in hell!
Eat schnitzel in hell.
That's the good old Venus schnitzel.
What would you have said?
Don't be so sauerkraut.
Danke, das ist Sauerkraut.
You've been autobahn! like the autobahn.
We should get a move on.
Don't choke on a baguette of dicks.
Now listen, ma chère. We are in the thick of it. They are getting close, and we cannot pull out now. We shall continue to hold them off as long as we can, but we need you to flank them, man.
This is a reach-around joke, isn't it?
Bon Dieu, I'm becoming predictable. Whatever. Listen, if the British are good at anything, it's hunting. And you are hunting the deadliest game of all.
Nazi vampires.
Damn it, that used to sound so cool. But then you say it so much, and Nazi vampires just sound stupid.
Oh, right? Maybe we'll find something else, like maybe a Nazi werewolf.
Merde, that sounds so much worse. Alright, World War II. Ma sœur! Les gars high class escort, make them pay for every inch.
I can't believe I find you attractive.
Attends quoi? Wait, what?
So, sir, what's the over-under on us finishing this mission alive?
About as good as any of us actually getting laid tonight.
I don't know. Those vampires do look kind of rapey.
Holy shit, dude. Who the fuck am I offending? The Nazis?
Bishop Maxwell.
Oh shit, we fell asleep waiting. You'd think watching London turn into a literal hellscape would keep you riveted. But once the screams died down... So, what did I miss?
Well, according to the reports, America is imploding.
So, Millennium has infiltrated them as well?
No, actually.
Okay. Well, have the Papal Knights arrived yet?
Actually, we were unable to conscribe them into our efforts.
What?
But do not worry, Bishop Maxwell. We were able to get some eager volunteers. From Italia, I am a brother Andrea Marco Francesco Luco Matteo Alejandro Alessandro Federico.
Yes, and your orders.
Io nobile ordine delle rossa de corna de risabartinomento alla serrito del signitore delici ersite. Divisione risetuzione. We bring 510 paladins of the order.
Grazie. And you?
From Mexico, Don Diego de la Vega. I bring the Mexican Inquisition.
I did not expect you.
No one ever does. We bring 888 conquistador inquisitors.
Shalom, Bartholomew Jedniak from Poland. I bring the Sacred Order of the Temple Beth Zion.
Oh, I've not heard of your order. You're sure you're Catholic?
Well, of course.
You worship the Lord Jesus Christ.
Hey, if we're killing Nazis, who'll worship a side of bacon? We bring 447 mention.
Hey, bud, Abbott Boucher from Canada, bud. I bring the Crusaders out of Salvation Army. Fuck, bro, let's kill us some gays.
Nazis.
Yeah, sorry, whatever. We bring 509 holy hosers, eh?
Glad to have you. Now,
There's
let's...
the Salvation Army.
I'm a little uncomfortable killing Nazis. Some of my best friends are neo-Nazis. And again, these are those classic type Nazis, so...
Mi scusi. And you are?
Judd Forrest from the South Carolina Baptist Confederate Congregation. I got me here some 300 and change good old boys from the Knights of the Hanging Noose.
That's more West
Wow,
Virginia
all right,
than South
okay.
Carolina.
Thank you for swinging by. Oh, God.
No worries. Hey, I noticed y'all brought some crosses to burn. If you run out, don't worry, because Jim brought more in his truck.
That's, really not necessary.
Jim, how many more crosses we got in that truck? About a few. About a few.
This is going to be a long crusade. Listen up, those who have come to serve the unyielding word of our almighty God. We have come together this night, under the glow of the London Inferno, in the eyes of our Lord, for one divine reason. Fuck the no Pope! That Argentinian windbag has ruined us, prattling on and on about the poor. We are the house of God, not a fucking soup kitchen!
Thank you! Even we're sick of feeding people. We're Italian!
And what does he do with the golden throne? Replaces it with a wooden chair, probably carved by more poor people.
Jesus was a king first, carpenter second!
And do not start me on the homosexuals. Oh, if you love them so much, why don't you fucking marry them? You seem so okay with the concept!
Yeah, fuck bro, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and another dude and they're having sex.
And he has the gall to renounce the Old Testament as mere stories. We should be more like Jesus and congregate with whores and homosexuals and poor people.
Yeah, perhaps we can all just agree that maybe Jesus wasn't the Son of God.
We are the congregation of a wrathful God. We shall begin a new papal succession, and I shall lead us in the 9th crusade, for I am your leader. The new Pope! And after we have finished purging England of its demons and heathens, we will
round up all those dirty nicks!
Okay, you need to chill!
Bonjour, 16 episodes.
Just don't mind a bit of racism.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Redneck's not talking. Yeah, that's the issue.
Peter can't join the world, so I'm gonna go and join another world for a bit, and then log off in a while.
The rednecks return for Texas people.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Nice meeting you on VRChat.
For me and
for
Ramu
once.
then.
Pleasure. We could talk some more when I get to be out for myself.
Hey. Here's the key. Maybe.
I'm gonna put a different video for me and Ramu then.
I mean, yeah, I've still got like...
What?
You gonna
I've still got, like,
join us?
I still got like another 5 hours to be up.
Smoke a safe key. Alright, let's see. Sure, let's go there. Actually, gonna put a portal over here if I can. Bye.
Bye.
Ding 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 ding. What time is it? It's 20 past 12. Oh, that's not so bad. Ooh. Just gonna chill and hang out for a bit. Play some music. Come on, load. Load. Let's see. And rise on. Doink. And it's yesterday was okay. It was yesterday. Where is Smoothie? Did he crash? Oof, I think he crashed. In that case, I'm gonna go play some music here. Give me 1 sec. Okay, the volume seems to be alright. I'll be right back quick.
Yeah.
and I don't know how much energy I will be having when I get off work. So, but yeah,
Holy shit,
thank
I
you
just
all
realized.
very much for coming by.
It's 6 days into
Hope
Christmas.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate
Holy shit,
someone,
my
so if
computer's
you wanna
gone
stick
too.
around for that,
I
that's
think.
cool.
Well,
If
money
not,
for
then
at least.
I shall see you next time. Love you guys.
How long was VR?
Let's see here.
I have $15 right now that I want to donate to that charity stream. Everyone's doing.
I don't really have money to donate, but I'm bringing toys to
Well,
I think somewhere
you
that
are.
accepts it.
Actually, I'm not gonna say your age just in case you want that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you know, but
I know how old you are. And I don't
know
expect
you. But you know, things streaming over there, so
yeah. I don't mind saying my age. I'm 17. I should have a job. Kind of embarrassed that I don't have a job.
you don't have a job.
No, not
I'm
available
actually able
in
to.
my year.
I'm able to get one this year when summer starts.
Oh, I think I could legally get a job when I was 16, but I didn't get one, and there's like no jobs in my area. My mom doesn't really want to like drive me to it,
That makes sense.
and I don't have a car license. I haven't drove.
My
sister doesn't either, so I don't feel ashamed. My sister's 21. Actually, no, she does have a license now, doesn't she? I still don't trust her for driving. She's my sister. Like, I don't.
There we go.
I think she's responsible.
Yeah, I shall see you
think
guys
she's
next time.
But I still don't trust her.
Bye.
Because I swear, like, I feel like she's gonna, like, go on her phone every time she drives.
Don't trust anyone, not even yourself.
I don't trust my sister's boyfriend. Because they're like, they randomly speed up. It was even weird because it was just in the car. I forget what we were doing. I think we were oh yeah, the power was out. We were going
Looks, everybody.
somewhere. We were going somewhere, and then he like randomly speeds up just to like scare my sister. But I'm like, dude, there's like a car right in front of you.